is a very, very popular map for them, although recently they've been picking into a little bit more nuke. So I thought maybe we'd see that one come out, but no, it is going to be the Vertigo. And of course, Eyeballers take the opportunity to ban out the nuke. Ancient gets yeeted, and our last map is going to be Overpass.
Awesome. Well, I'll tell you what, let's just dive into Mirage. You know, a little bit of a Puggy style map here. We've got Eyeballers picking into this one at 9. They're going to be starting out on the CT side via their decision. So, to kick off the matches, let's see who's going to get the first kill. I'm going to guess it's going to be Goofy. He's going to be starting off nice and spicy here, Sam.
Well, time will tell. As for the moment, Eyeballers going to be making their way over towards the A site here. Oh, Goofy not in the position to get that first kill. It might just be Kyler.
He was going to be my first guess, but I second guessed my brain. Let's see if he's going to be able to react, or if Heap's going to snap his head off. No, it's going to be a single headshot coming in through, going in for the double one as well. Looking absolutely fantastic. Goofy with the third, but Kyler from above on Palace. Looking to try and with the kills, but Hazy's from sight, looking to close it up. And JW left in 1v5. He has won these in the past, but 22 HP, 1 bullet left in the chamber. Doesn't matter. He is dead. Out of here.
Very quick and decisive round from 9. Great way to kick things off. Kyler, fantastic positioning from him. Getting the double kill there is a little cheeky. Would have liked to have seen Eyeballers trade that out a little bit earlier, but 9 are going to be very happy with that start for themselves. No bomb planted, no cash available. Eyeballers, well, they're coming up against a ferocious buy here from 9. A massive force into this round. They're feeling confident.
I like it. I want to see some of this. I'm always a little bit hesitant, Sam, when I don't see an MP9 up on the lineup. But you know what? We've got the Famous on the coach now up, so they don't have Jacob playing at the moment. So keep that in mind. And talking of which, he's going to be up on the chopping block here. Shine did get collapsed in on there by the other teammate there. Oh, that is not going to be looking good. First kill going to be coming out for the Glocks. Going to be a bit of trouble, but easily deals with it. Last live is going to be peppzorlul. The Glock in hands, looking to try and find another kill, and it does exactly that. Sam, these are two rifles dropped to Glocks.
Sometimes it'd be like that, Tom, but I don't think they're going to be too disappointed with that one. They're able to make sure that they come through with the 3 M4s and not the, I believe it was a FAMAS that they had complementing the rest of the buy there. So not a train smash, all things considered. And coming into this one, it's going to be a full, comfortable buy for 9. Now, they're going to have to be a little bit weary, try not to get caught off guard the way that they did before. It was a great, snappy show from JW there in particular to get that first kill of the round. I don't want to allow that to happen again.
And it's those kind of situations in which I feel a little bit doom and gloom about buying full A1s. It really can suck if you lose a couple of rifles and really have effects, you know, on the sort of short-term to long-term situation. That's a good nade, though. Taking out, oh my god, 27 HP on 2 players. That is pretty good. 37 HP. Apologies. Quick math.
Never do maths on stream, Tom.
It's a general rule, but I'm a rule breaker.
Oh.
Heartbreaker. Kyler. Talking of which, going to be sitting above peppzorlul, who's going to be crawling, creeping underneath him. Have they noticed each other? No, they haven't. I think he's actually sitting on top of his head. He's walked on past peppzorlul. He doesn't quite realize. He hasn't checked. He's not looking. He can have zero idea that there's a player around to his left right now. Are they going to check? They're just not looking. They have no idea. There you go. peppzorlul's giving away his position. Kyler's carried on pushing, though. peppzorlul does go down, but that's going to be the B site taken. Bomb planted. Post one now going to be coming through. Sapek with the good ladder hold. Here's some steps up behind him. Guy's going to be going for the peak hit. Shots ring out, but now the timing is going to be coming around here from the 2 players. Kyler does go down. Hades unable to get the kill. It's going to be Knight. Oh, K rather. There we go. All right, it's going to be a save. It's not the worst situation for them. They've managed to get 2 kills. With the bomb going down, Eyeball is going to be pretty happy with that.
Yeah, my mind is still reeling at the nonsense happening in mid there and just completely walking straight past one another. Oh, JW, that's not great. That's definitely not how you wanted to end that round. Also, worth mentioning, we did speak about this in the pre-show, about the possibility of this. 9 are indeed playing with their coach. So it is definitely something to keep in mind. That's Norot. Unfortunately, it seems Jacob isn't able to play today for whatever reason. So, yeah, they are going to be at a little bit of a handicap here. So we'll keep that in mind as we go forward. But a great round from Eyeballers. Just B site, free and clear. They played it slow. They took the site, and before Nine knew what happened, they lost.
Yeah, lots of damage done to the economy low. 3 players dying, or trades in towards mid. JW does manage to find Kyle up. Hades with the trade-off, but honestly, I think Eyeballers is looking a little bit better here. This is usually the case if one team has a man advantage. It's going to be Eyeballers in this with the 4v4. JW just going to be creeping. Looking for any kind of information here, Sam. Extra kills. Okay, oh, decent amount of damage. Nade follow-up could get the job done. Not quite. Sapek's going to be pushing the issue, charging all the way down through, sitting in the fire. Doesn't matter, though. He's not affected by it. Now has dropped. The coach is out. And they're just going to be blasting the heads here, Sam. Hold on to this angle. It's going to be key. Stopping that bomb from crossing. Heap jumps across, but the shots are missed. Hades. That's going to be a kick up. He can run over towards bench, finds a kill, makes it a 2-on-3 instead of 2-on-4. This is beneficial. Goofy is going to have to deal with JW, who is tagged down. But the bomb is going to get planted here. So now I'm pushing on through. They have to get these kills almost immediately, and they do exactly that. Heap goes down. Last on site, Sapek, who's going to be able to find an initial kill. Now he can just wait. JW is going to be coming in for the backstab through. Marketplace and the headshot rings true. Perfect round from Eyeballers.
Another really solid one. I think that what really caught Nine off guard was after that Molly came out, they weren't expecting... I mean, it was Eyeballers Molly. They weren't expecting somebody to rush through it, but Sapek, absolutely no fear, pushes through it, gets the kill onto Narod, who's in the middle of no man's land. Again, not expecting somebody to push through that Molly. And that's a huge opener. Great cracking open of the site there. And then again, the lurk from JW, perfectly timed and allows them to take control of the site. Now Nine find themselves back onto pistols. This is not the position they figured they'd be in at the start of this half.
Now we're all busy shooting some spanners there on the table. Feeling a little bit. Probably annoyed the fact that he was, well, got crumpled so easily in that last round. Being reset like this is not so good. Do we know why Jacob's not playing at the moment?
Not offhand, but I can do a ting and find out. Possibly.
Yeah, go for it. 2-2. It's obviously an Eyeballers map here. If you are just joining us, I'll run us through the veto process, as this round shouldn't really be too much of an important one. Nine don't really stand much of a chance. Yeah, so we had Eyeballers ban out Anubis, Nine go in and ban Inferno, and then Eyeballers picked into Mirage, Nine picked into Vertigo, Sam's favorite map. And then we actually had Eyeballers drop Nuke, which was a bit of a surprise, as Nine then followed up with a ban on Ancient, so Overpass to finish things out. If we go all the way through to the third map, then... Oh, final kill comes through, just as I'm finishing the readout of the veto, which we had gone through earlier, but... as we had some time there, I thought I'd go through them.
Well, Twitter offers no answers as to why Jacob is not playing today. So
I think you'll find that's X.
I think you'll find I don't want to find an X.
Hey.
X's stay where they get yeeted, man. we don't let them back in. Oh, okay, but somebody in Twitch chat seems to have the juice. Apparently, Nine registered the team
Of course.
before Jacob joined. So
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes complete sense. Thank you, mate.
Thank you, Twitch chat. Yeah, appreciate you. Every now and then, Twitch chat, they come through.
Good logic there. Well, let's see if logic can transfer to the actual game here. Kylo turns around, but unable to get that kill because he steals it away, but up in towards Palace. And he decides not to peek into that. Smart choice because it's JW. You would have lost your head. You always have to be careful in those situations. And Narok gets his first kill on JW, and now they're just tearing apart this team. Last left alive is Shine. Let's see how bright he can be in this situation. Bomb in hand. It's got a key coming up behind him. Oh, no. Okay. Absolutely slays him. Or rather, K. I keep calling him Key. My brain is having a bit of a fumble there. It is K.
Shine on an interesting adventure. I like the attempt. Wraps all the way around into spawn, pushes out in towards mid here. Potentially tries to sell out a fake. But, I mean, the map control is so good right now. Yep. That's that. Unfortunately, couldn't make anything happen there. You tried, buddy. This was a much better round from 9. Really good adjustments, particularly, obviously, you know, coming back in. They've got guns again. They've got a little bit more firepower. So it took a moment, but they managed to lock that one down quite nicely, read into Eyeballer's movements, and now we're going to get the timeout coming through here. Eyeballer's feeling a little uncomfortable, maybe a little losing a bit of that confidence. Yeah, you get 3 rounds in a row, you're feeling good, you're like, all right, cool, we got this, we can take this win. And in the next round, just absolutely slapped down from the heights that they were beginning to reach. Going to be feeling a bit uncomfortable with that one. We are seeing JW pulling out the AWP here, and that's risky. I mean, considering the lack of utility, the, you know, Shine, okay, he has bought into armor, but across the board, I'm not sure I love this. He's going to have to get some serious value with that.
I think he can. I mean, it's what he used to be very good at. I'll always have emblazoned in my mind a moment in which he was playing with Fnatic on Dust 2, and he was sort of doing a couple of decent strafes and bunny hops down the A site short position and flicking around the corner and just dancing around with the AWP. Him and Kenny S used to make that gun sing. These days, it's a lot harder to do any of that with because of the nerfs that came in, which were all completely fair and needed because the AWP was just so overpowered. I mean, back in the source, a lot of, you know, community servers would actually just ban out the AWP because it was just like the lower skill level on being able to use it, which, you know, isn't quite true, but one-shot kill can always be super frustrating. Either way, I think him bringing it into this is a good idea. Not shooting your teammate in the head, though. Kyler going to get extremely pissed off with that, I'd imagine. Counter AWP on Hades. That's what I like to see here, Sam.
Yeah, I think he had that in the previous round as well, but weren't too many opportunities for him to get value out of it. So hopefully into this, he'll make something happen. And I like that Eyeballers have slowed down. Really good defaulting here, looking to get that first pick.
Good aggression in towards mid. We are going to be seeing Eyeballers play it a little bit slower. JW, he's hunting up and near ramp. At the moment, he might get a chance here. Kyler's going to be showing himself, but Goofy just smokes it off. AWP is heard. Now Rock going to be holding this short position, waiting. Saphack look to feed for some information. Smoke out in towards the window room. Now, oh my god, that nade could work out, but not quite in time. He's now lost the vision. He's going to be taking a couple of shots, and the shots ring back. He lands the headshot, and now they have the player advantage. Okay, going down like that is going to be just a kick to the face. Not what you want at all. But it's now Rot. He's in a key position, but he's going to be in a lot of pressure. He shoots, and that's it. That's round.
Solid recovery from Eyeballers, given how the previous round went. But like I said, right, that slow early default, that very initial gathering of information, that beautiful smoke in towards that mid window, and as soon as a couple of shots come through, you fire in return, you get that first kill, and you've opened up a massive part of the map. No, it's not an entire site, but you've opened up a lot of avenues, a lot of ways, options for rotations. And off the back of that, Eyeballers are able to steamroll, or rather snowball their way back into the lead, back into control here. They've taken the AWP away from 9, which is fantastic for them. Goofy, there's no way he's going to be able to recover that. So best he can hope for here is an exit frag. Economy is still okay for 9, but obviously it's going to have to be a reinvest. And losing this round is going to put them in a really tight spot. So Eyeballs, they're going to be very happy with that one.
Yeah, how far are 9 going to utilize this AK? Seems quite far. They're going to be chucking in everything into this. Well, has got $450 in the bank. He buys a smoke with it. I think there was an argument going on within their team. Okay, do we go for kit or do we go for smoke? Which is a big question considering their limited utility. I probably would have actually just gone with the kit there to at least have one on the board. At the same time, they want to go for the gamble of just not allowing the plant to go down in the first place. Oh, he's playing risky here. He's pushing in towards Palace. I'm not sure if he's heard him or not. This timing is perfect. They switch. They see each other at the same time, but Kyler gets the better of Heap in this situation. Switch over to an AK. Bring that back. Maybe going for a bit of a retreat. He has done exactly that now. Oh, Rot's going to be a bit of trouble here, so there's going to be a JW coming in. Oh, he actually decides to go slightly different avenue. Up in towards ladder room. Hades not with his own AWP. He is going to be backing away. Giving up. That position. peppzorlul. Making a lot of noise here, keep in mind, but there's no one to hear those footsteps. Nor should get this initial information. That's exactly what happens, but JW at the same time comes in, gets a hit on, gets a kill. But there's a 3-man stack over towards this site. Alright, he's in a bit of an interesting situation. peppzorlul is going to be going for the smoke. This allows them to go for the peak, but it's a distraction. A decoy. So they've actually switched on sides. JW is going to be in a position to get the kills here. Goofy going for the spray. Doesn't quite catch from the player. Now his position is known. JW is still going to be holding this position, but looks around at the wrong time. Flicks on, gets the kill onto Goofy. Now, he knows he can't return to that same position, but in towards mid, he knows he can get an advantage. Gets the flick. This is the shots we are waiting for. We know he can land. 2v2 advantage firmly in the hands of Eyeballers, especially as JW is here. You asked if this gun was the right call last round, and well, he's proved his versatility of the gun. Expertise too. And now Nara, last one left alive. And he just has to run, try and get an upgrade, and just run for the hills. Luckily, he won't die to the bomb from that distance.
What a disgusting round from JW. Unbelievable. He got every single kill in that round. For anyone who just wasn't paying attention. Every single kill. That was all him. With the AWP. And the flick in that tunnel position, alright? As he starts to peek out, I'm like, you are about to meet your maker. Because the angle that was being held was so tight. And the tiniest little bit of leg sticking out. It was like one of those peep shows back in the day, you know, where the chick like just kind of sticks her leg out a little bit. That's essentially. Thank you. Yeah. That was essentially what was happening there, and still gets the flick. And then the shot through the flames, man. If that was me, I wouldn't even have seen the player on the other side of the flames. But that's the difference. That's the experience coming through from JW. I spoke about it. You spoke about it. A storied player showing his colors here. Fantastic round from him. And in the nick of time, as 9 are now forced back down onto a very unfortunate eco round here with one hero AK saved from the last.
Yeah. JW is probably one of my all-time favorite players to watch. And so I'd love to see a big return from him. But, you know, unless you can get the team together, unless you can show the skill, it's just not going to happen. And now, this round should be in the hands of Eyeballers. But, you know, I've seen stranger things. And not just the TV show. Hades. Reaction time out of the GOAT. Unfortunately, doesn't land a shot. Doesn't even shoot. I think he might have been slightly flashed. Hadn't seen anything there. So at this point, we're going to see 9 go for some exit frags, I'd imagine. Keeping this AK is actually pretty important in the next round. Heap in towards the palace position is now seen at these players. He's going to be able to just mow them down without issue. Unfortunately, is going to lose the rifle. And Goofy soon joins him in the afterlife.
And JW just like hangs out for that round. It's like, you know what? I did my work in the previous round. Go, my children. Go forth.
He's just chilling. He needed a breather.
Honestly. Yeah, you know what? The adrenaline rush of having such a fantastic round, you just be like, ooh, boys. All right, you got this. I gotta chill. I gotta calm down. And of course, with it being an anti-eco, Eyeballers very easily get themselves through that cleanly, flawlessly, get themselves up to 6. We have confirmed at least a tie at the half, but to make that happen, 9 have to win the next 3 rounds.
It's gonna be difficult. Eyeballers are on a streak, and they just seem completely happy with this. And they have obviously got the advantage in a lot of ways, but we'll get into that in a moment as trades are going to be coming back and forth as Heap is going to be able to fight up to their Goofy. Hades being absolutely obliterated by the AK, and peppzorlul in towards short. Now, last one left alive is that disadvantage I was talking about. It is the coach having to play in at the moment, as Jakob obviously wasn't signed up in time to be able to play part of ESL. This nade getting delivered will find its mark. 10 bullets in the magazine. Doesn't get a reload off. There we go. Talking of which, JW going to be going in for the Stabberino behind him. Imagine he will just go for the shot there. But, alright, he's still going to be peeking around. Looking to try and find some kills or anything, but it's going to be JW. Oh my god, JW, no! Not like this! We were just talking about how good you are. Oh no!
And after a phenomenal round, 2 rounds back, that miss was a little unfortunate. No! And he dies.
Oh
well.
no. That's the second time he's died to the bomb like that, by the way.
I know. That's so rough. Maybe it's because of, like, CS2 things. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, when you mess up, just blame it on CS2.
100%. 100%. He hit my head at CS2 things, you know. It's definitely what happened there. Good round, all things considered, from 9. I feel like they had a pretty decent attempt at a recovery. And honestly, Norot, watching him in those final moments, you could see the coach brain working. The way that he was trying to handle those angles, the nade that comes out. There was a lot of intelligence in that play. But unfortunately, you know, that experience of actually playing at this level consistently and often, yeah, not aware of the wrap around, and of course eyeballers, all they have to do is like retreat from the site. No real time to make something happen there. So it was a bit of an unfortunate one, and eyeballers are going to be happy to confirm themselves the lead at the half. 9's economy in a very dire situation at the moment, and of course they're going to go for an almost full save here. Want to make sure that they've got some cash into the next round. We're getting dangerously close to the end of this half. 2 rounds left to play. So they know they're going to need all the cash they can muster into the next.
Oh, JW flicks up this time. Again, I'm going to get the cannon blow, but the paint is a felt color. Loses a lot of HP there. Heap, on the other hand, loses 1. And they didn't quite hit its mark. I don't know how they're going to be able to recover from this, but certainly need to try. I mean, 7 rounds on eyeballs. We're looking at 8 rounds on Mirage. I mean, I just don't see this really going the way of 9, but I have my, you know, fingers crossed. Hopefully they're going to be able to do something here. Maybe Narok can come out swinging. I would have liked to see the rifle in another player, which I think he probably could have agreed with being the smart play, but gone for the 3 stack over towards B with the pistols. Got as well Goofy just playing an advanced position towards ramp. Super dangerous position for Goofy as well. He's actually going to be in a tie spot here. He's got no one to back him up. So as soon as these players decide to push, if they decide to push up there, which it seems like they're not, maybe actually heading over towards B. Going to be meeting head on, unfortunately. Misses the shots. 5-7 falling a little bit far down. Okay. So try and fall back. Unfortunately, Sathak is there to meet him head on. Hades to the Deagle swinging and shooting some heads. 1 and 2 of them. Goofy with 1. Now the bomb being planted. It's going to be a 1v1. The AWP may well be in reach, actually, here. It is. But he goes in for the A1 instead. 14 bullets in the magazine. Very little information. No utility, but he does have a kit here, Sam. So there is some hope. He's having to play silently, but he's only got so long to be able to try and gather the information, and he's made steps. Shine. He's got all day now to just have fun. And that's going to be the rounds. The Goofy may well be better just running along short and trying to find something. Oh, he taps onto the bomb. Trying to bait in Shine.
That's heartbreaking. It really, that post-plant molly just held in the back pocket for just that moment. Well played there from Shine to secure themselves another round. And I understand why you at least try to go for that, right? Instead of just picking up the AWP and running out, because it was winnable. It was within reach. If you didn't have that molly, there is a world in which that round does actually go in 9's favor. But unfortunately, Eyeballers just play that incredibly well. Last round here, 9 having saved up all their cash from the previous round. Hades has got the AWP back in hand. He's been the star of the roster so far. Can he help them cross the finish line and make it a 4?
They don't get the 4. I'm struggling to think that they'll be able to do much going into the second half. Obviously, definitely can be a little bit easier for them. See if they can. K coming through, tight, taking care of JW. Hades with AWP. peppzorlul goes down. This is looking fairly good for them here, Sam.
As good a start as they could have hoped for, honestly. 2 kills, and Eyeballers have taken absolutely no map space yet. 9 have completely fanned out, and anywhere where Eyeballers attempt to go, they're going to be met with resistance.
Boost out. A little bit of showmanship. Wasn't actually the best of boosts. If I was to give that a rating on a card, it'd probably be maybe like a 5 out of 10. Either way, okay, it's going to be sitting up in the same position he's been in multiple times in the past. Oh, I thought he was going to jump down there. That would have been a massive mistake. He did drop down in the end. K is now found. He does a little bit of damage. Hapak going to peek it up in towards this window room. He's spotted. He's dropped, and Kyler going huge. A double kill there. Heatbin Sapek dropped, now Shine. Last one left alive. Once again, 18 HP. The bomb is not even in his hands. Flash out over towards short so he can try and peek up further in towards this connector position. But I think Nara is going to be peeking through. Should be fairly easy kill. GG, well played so far. That is the first half. We're going to a quick break. We'll be back with the second half. Don't go anywhere.
Well, 9 did in fact manage to scoop through that last round there, give themselves 4 rounds, which is certainly recoverable as they head on to their T side here. Eyeballers had their run of the map in the first half. We'll see if they can do the same thing here on CT.
Pistols, we had a fairly spicy one before, and we're going to be doing that again. It's going to be the Julie's USPs coming out in tandem. All these rifles coming through. I mean, pistols, not rifles. Now Carlin's going to be able to find one, but now going to be left alone in a 1v4. The Julie is going chasing, hammering down, pushing the pressure onto him, and he just has no chance. But he's going to be able to find one, not the second, but very close nonetheless. Zarpak is rather low, 18 HP.
Yeah, not the greatest start for 9. Pistol would have been so important. At the very least, a bomb plant would have set them up for a much better opportunity. But without that bomb being planted, no cash available. Eyeballers not going for quite the same crazy buy that we saw from 9 in the first half. They want to, you know, keep some things in reserve, have a little bit more utility behind their backs, and I respect that.
Yeah, honestly, this is...
Oh!
Jesus, okay. Can I, do you mind? I was talking.
Good morning.
Oh, good afternoon.
Wakey, wakey.
He's going to be able to now pick up that gun. And this is exactly why you don't invest fully into this with all those big guns. You want to have those smaller ones so you can buy that utility, which also was kind of dropped. So I think it's going to be in a decent position here to try and catch off the push. And it's just going to be the Glock. Shine's going to be coming through fairly easy with the kills. Heap, the set amount of kills there. Now from short, Typek has to be a little bit careful. I'd like to see more MP9 kills come through, but it seems like that's not going to be the case. Almost clean. Better than the rounds Eyeballers had on their T side second round.
That first shot was just unreal, man. We're like casually trying to have a conversation, you know? And Kay is just like, excuse me, I'm here, pay attention. Well, we certainly sat up and paid attention. Unfortunately, that was all 9 were able to get done in that round. Anti-eco, not too much that they were able to really do. Eyeballers now. One gun that needs to be reinvested, and honestly, they're not too upset with that. It just means 1 extra M4 for them.
There we go. First kill right off the bat. Unfortunately, it's going to be the coach, Nora, who honestly has been a little bit of a... It's always unfortunate to have that kind of player down, but it's kind of what happens when you change rosters at this point in the season. But obviously, everyone's been in a little bit of a weird flux. Now, push is coming through. Hades gets the first headshot, now dropping down. He's the only one to really be able to play aggressive here. The rest of his teammates are going to be getting burnt alive, and he falls a little bit too early. Sampek is tagged down, but JW coming in to help. He's going to be good for the crossfire, but only good for 1. Heap, on the other mind, is here to close the job. peppzorlul going to be joining him through market as well. Kyler, last one left alive. But no kills so far this round. Oh, and that's going to be 0. It remains.
Another expensive round for Eyeballers, but at this late stage in the game, it doesn't make a difference. 9, they needed that round. It was imperative to get that into their back pocket, to give themselves a bit of cash, to give them a little bit of a springboard. Eyeballers. Okay, we're staring down the barrel of a Tech 9 rush. So there is a world in which 9 win this round. But if it does go Eyeballers' way, that's map point already.
I honestly held out a lot of hope here for the likes of 9. I thought they were going to be able to smash on through because we weren't sure if they were going to have the stand or not, but obviously it makes sense that, of course, they do. So in that midst, it might just mean that they're going to get smacked, which is not going to be looking good for them, but this is not the end of the world. peppzorlul through the smoke, going to be able to find a kill. The bomb yet to be planted, and the backstab Kyler is unable to really be worth much. The bomb plant going through, but the damage coming in, and Goofy denied the chance. So I think, Sam, this round is going to end with, yet again, no bomb plants.
That has been an unfortunate theme for 9 on this second half. And honestly, there was not enough rush in my Tech 9 rush. And Eyeballers very easily take that round under their belts. Another one to bank away. And that puts them, as mentioned, on map point. Now, we do bear in mind this is Eyeballer's map pick, so of course they're going to be comfortable on it, but Nine have been pretty comfortable on this map in the past as well, so that's not really a huge deciding factor here in this case. I think, again, it is really just the unfortunate situation that Nine find themselves in, not being able to play with their full roster.
Indeed. Mirage is the map everyone should know. Whether or not you can master it with a man down, it's a whole nother question. 2 players right off the bat drops. This is going to be looking like the final round here. 2 players left on the side of Nine. Eyeballers wanted to close this out here, but Kyler, he wants to bring and breathe life into this. JW now fully aware that there's at least a player down below. He's not going to be rushing on over as Fires now going to be looking at his feet. Goofy. Gonna get mollied in his face if he's not careful. He's gonna be pushing on through. They're playing super aggressive, finding one last player in mid. Kyler gets dropped, and what a fantastic play from the side of Eyeballers. I'm really happy with this actually, because it's not just the fact that obviously they're playing with a bit of advantage versus a team with their coach on the lineup. It's the fact that they were playing aggressive in ways in which just worked for them. They're playing well as a team, and JW just like popping off was beautiful.